one of the Bobblehead Boys, a group of teenage boys trapped in grown man bodies, fumbling their way through the Fallout tabletop role-playing game produced by Modifius Entertainment. Join in on the adventures of Glitch, the third-generation synth played by Rob Blackton, Tiberius, the timid super mutant played by Kirk Nazareth, Riker, the synth in disguise played by Matt Kessler, Duncan, the Pyromaniac vault dweller played by James Watkins, and Quintilius Asher, the child of Adam devotee played by Thom MacIsaac. Our chaos and shenanigans are orchestrated by your friendly neighborhood game master, Paul Reaume. Previously on the Bobblehead Boys, our unlikely heroes agreed to help a desperate Protectron in need. With little known of the risks ahead, they've embarked on a brand new adventure, with promises of untold loot at the hands of merciless raiders in a winter wasteland dystopia. What could possibly go wrong?
Alright, so you guys travel to this bunker. Denzel knows the way. Like, Glitch is there with you, so we'll be able to use him as an assist like we've done before. Once per turn, one person can use him to give yourself an additional D20.
What's his character's name? I forget. Riker there?
Riker did not come. Riker stayed back at Beckminster. He's working on his bread and cheese shop. They've opened up a tower to build this place, and he's been chopping at the bit to do it, so Riker is getting his shop set up here. So traveling to the bunker, it's pretty straightforward. Nothing happens, but it's cold. Like, the weather's getting worse and worse every time you guys head out. It just gets nastier than the time before. You get close by would be a pretty good time to kind of hunker down and rest a little bit. It took a bit of time to get there. You guys got any food to eat?
Mm-hmm.
You can probably do that.
I don't know what it does. Are you gonna make us, or are you just saying food?
It's just you gotta. I do try to keep track of eating at a regular rate, because then you'll start getting fatigue, and fatigue will affect you. There's a very technical way to handle it. I don't feel like being that technical. I just try to keep a loose format to make sure we're eating the food. Because if we don't, it doesn't add any benefit to some of the rules that are there that make sense for our characters either. So yeah, we've eaten. We're good. From the place that you are, you can see the bunker. It's still a bit of a stretch. It's pretty open ground from where you are. Like, you're kind of at the edge of like kind of a forest, like a barren forest type of thing. So that's the last bit of shelter that you have, which made sense to kind of stop there, have something to eat. But now you can see this open stretch right to the bunker. There's nothing else between you and the bunker at this point. You can start making your way.
Is it nighttime or daytime right now?
Let's say it's early evening.
Early evening,
Yeah.
so certain the shadows are getting
Yeah,
longer.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just gonna approach.
Yeah.
All right. I also approach, but I make sure he's ahead of me.
Yeah, make sure it makes sense.
Fine.
So, I mean, as you guys start making your way there, a rad-izzard starts like very quickly as the weather tends to change pretty quickly.
A
rad-izzard,
I thought
a
it was
radiation
blizzard.
blizzard.
I did too, and I was
Yeah.
like, I'm pretty sure he's trying to add rad to blizzard.
Yeah, not my fault. It is right in here, rad-izzard. I'm like, and that, to be honest, reading through the book, every time I see it, I do the same thing. I'm like, ooh, what's it? Oh,
What's a rad lizard?
it's a storm. It's a storm. It's a badass winter storm.
I don't take rad damage at all, right?
You are immune to radiation.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you want to start booking it towards that thing, because the wind is really howling. It's hitting really hard. Yeah, so you want to make it to that bunker to get out of the storm. Each of you are going to want to make a endurance and survival test with a difficulty of 2.
Oh no.
Sure.
Still only have 6, even with a tag. We're all getting slowly.
It's getting hit hard. Just
We're all screwed.
all of you, yeah.
Well,
cool.
I got 0
Don't worry.
successes. So you guys get any successes?
It'll be fun. You get rad natural
Sure,
rad resistance.
but I can put some clothes on.
There you go.
Let me borrow your second.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
the
right.
wind kicks up so hard, and it's like hail in a rat lizard is like shards of ice. Like, everything hurts, and the wind is whipping, and you're just charging through this open field trying to get to that bunker, and the wind's like blowing so hard that it's even pushing you to the side a little bit. Pieces of ice and hail and stuff are actually like cutting you as they hit you. Each of you are going to take 4 vicious radiation damage. It's 4 because it was vicious and it
They
rolled 2
don't have
effects.
radiation.
You do not, so you do not take the 4 damage.
So,
Yeah, you do suffer from 1 point of fatigue as well, though.
what does that mean?
It's a good time. So you guys, you do make it to the doors of the bunker, though. It just hurts as you're charging up. You want to move the guys up?
Actually, wait a minute. No, I did it. Run! 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 Oh, we're supposed to right over.
Smash.
Stop running.
Tibbers kicks the door open,
Yes.
throws the robot in.
Depends if it's locked. I have a lock.
It is
We go
indeed
inside.
locked, in fact.
Awful.
So,
I have a missile launcher.
So when you guys get up,
Let's see if I can stick it with this. Boom.
Nice.
so when you guys get up to the bunker, Denzel gets right to it and he starts trying to tinker with the terminal on the side, and it's not working, and the wind's
Oh, it's a
blowing.
terminal?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Black terminal.
Well, that's what he's trying to do, and
I
it's
push him
hitting.
aside.
Perfect, perfect. So you push him back, and he's like, the Raiders must have changed something about the security on this console. You would need an intelligence and science test with a difficulty of 3.
Okay.
I can assist with the combat.
Oh, you know what? Before I did that, though, I put on my lab coat. I threw my lab coat on.
Nice.
So I actually get an extra D20.
Nice.
Oh, that is exactly what we wanted to see. That is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Do we get any of that?
You do indeed. You do indeed. Good stuff. So you do, in fact, manage to open up the door, which is great because if you failed, that'd be another round of the blizzard, like just pummeling you. It would be more fatigue, more rad damage, more charges for you. So the doors grind open to the sound of hissing air as the atmosphere sealed inside rushes to meet the radioactive storm outside. The bunker air carries the stink of hot metal, ozone, sulfur, and something else. Something so rotten, it would make most people's skin writhe and crawl. Something so rancid, it would cause most people's lizard brains to scream at them to run away as fast as possible. Then you see it. Emerging from the bunker's gloom, a creature unfurls like a giant cat rising from slumber, a furry beast with 9 legs and a mass of bulging eyes covering its head and shoulders, each with vertical slits that pulse out of time.
Oh no.
It trails 2 long, distended tongues over its jutting mandible, and when it roars, its fierce cry sounds like the static that sometimes fills radio airwaves, but is lower in frequency and far hungrier.
What the f is that? I don't even know what that is.
The freak pounces,
I think that's the name of it, but it's
and hell breaks loose.
If I remember correctly,
That's
this
pretty cool.
monster that you just introduced us to, not like your model.
Yeah.
He's completely vulnerable to fire. Yep, I remember hearing that in your little monologue. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember saying that.
I know he's also vulnerable to.
Yeah.
Lead? Did you say lead?
Lead.
Everything's vulnerable to lead.
Oh no, lead bullets, my one weakness.
Mercury as well.
Okay, so I moved you guys into the bunker, but you do have a choice. I mean, I guess you don't have to charge in. There's a blizzard outside that was hurting you quite a bit, so I assumed you wanted to go in. But it is very dark in the bunker as well, so the darkness within increases the difficulty of your attacks by 1 unless they provide a light source.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna.
And I also have a flare gun.
Well, I'm just gonna use the pip point, like right up the hallway.
There you go.
Baby, do that. Missile launcher. We'll set things on fire and we will see that.
So we're gonna go into initiative. Quintilius is gonna be able to go first.
Yep.
Yeah, Duncan, you're shining the light like just kind of all around the room, or you're shining it at the. What are you doing with your light? You're keeping it trained on the freak. Trained on the freak. All right.
My first action is going to be weird because I actually don't know what the damage for it is, but I imagine it burns. I'm going to shoot my flare gun at it and see if I can catch him on fire.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That is guaranteed. That hits.
Because he's, I'm going to consider it small guns.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one success.
Yeah, his defense is only 1 because you're shining the light at him, so you can see him.
And I'm going to shoot his third left leg.
His third left leg. Nice.
So he's got 9 little appendages.
Yeah. What's
More than
the
damn.
I just want to catch him on fire because if you're correct, and
I do imagine it would be persistent.
yeah,
I would imagine.
flare. If I got him, if I hit him.
I'm down for that too.
I'm just imagining that he might, if Paul wants to be kind of a dingus, he could say that because you're holding up your pit boy to light up to keep him lit, that your aiming is off, so you have to turn it off in order to aim. But if he's on fire, we can still see him, so our...
Ooh, I like that.
That's why I did it, because I was hoping it would last a little longer. One turn is enough for you guys to get a hit in
Mhm.
without any complications.
That's a good idea. That's great. So I mean, you hit him. You don't really do. It doesn't so much do much damage, if anything, because of his. He's got a 2 energy
That's what I
resistance
figured,
everywhere.
yeah, he did.
But with the persistence, he is indeed on fire, and he does not like that. You do a perception and a yeah. Let's just perception and survival.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, difficulty 1.
Flarp. That's funny. It's a 19.
What's not?
No, and I needed a 10. I had a lot of 13 beforehand. Okay.
Okay. Well, he doesn't like being on fire, as nobody does.
Except me.
That's
I like
about
being
it.
on
Yeah, you like seeing the fire. I don't know if you actually enjoy being on fire, though. So, one way to find out.
Watching my
All right, so that was Quintilius.
Explosion guy. I don't know.
So now
It's a good sprite.
the freak gets to attack.
The robot's up front, just so you know.
That's what I said.
Actually, he's not. He was pushed aside when it came time to hack through the doorway, and he chose to keep his place at the back of the group.
Someone's still holding the chain though.
It's true. But at this point, he's at the back. That beast is going to. Looks like Tiberius is right in the front. So
I didn't put myself there. He actually is in the front. He opened the door. He should be hurt.
yeah, but then he opened the
The
door and
argument
you
could be
rushed
made
forward.
that, yeah, exactly. How's that the terminal doing it and then you all
Yeah,
rush
you
in?
charged in because you're the heavy hitter.
Actually, to be fair, the only way that the light would do it, be honest, you'd open up the terminal and then walk in with the spit boy to show
We
it. But-
shine
I did that.
Actually, you guys
from the
did.
back and it's like,
That's actually a really good
But
point.
you're only 5'2". How are you gonna shine the light?
I'm 7'18".
I'm like 9'10". Put me back.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I can swing
Yeah,
over
I mean,
all
to
of
be
your
fair-
heads still
to be fair, if you do indeed want to use the benefit of shining a light, you should in fact be.
I could get one of the wings.
Because
I don't think
you're
it's
not-
very front.
But you're not going to shine it at him, like at the beast, if he's in front of you.
Plus, also
Yeah.
having the light
Right,
on
so
him would be
you're-
the most
you're-
obvious target because he's
Yeah.
a beacon.
But you're imagining like we're in single file. Why can't it be like we are? Like I'm on his side.
It's true.
We surround
You're
him.
on the side of me, in front of me.
Anyway, I'll tell you what. Let's sort this out. Put yourselves where you guys want to be
happy
as
with
you
where
come
I
into
am.
the room. Because
I'm holding
I'm
on.
good.
I opened the door and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
I'm holding onto the robot, realistically.
Shot a flare gun, saw the guy, and was
Yeah,
like,
like,
this
I'm out,
this
I'm
isn't for me.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I'm in the front then. I don't care.
I'd be over here. I'd be hugging a wall.
Okay. So you're shining the Duncan is shining the light at him.
The moment I learned that he's attacking me because I'm shining the light, I'm shining it on one of you guys.
Well, it's interesting that you should say that, as a matter of fact, because he charges forward and then takes a very sharp turn to the right.
Well, was to my right or his right?
Well, it'd be my right. I'm looking at the board. It's
Retcon, I do actually get it is 3.
3 what?
Flare gun.
Oh yeah, nice.
Ha! Extra persistence.
Oh,
That's
and then actually does the damage.
2 damage, or does 1
When
point of
you give
damage.
it 3 damage,
3
total,
damage.
and 2 persistence.
Even
3 damage
better.
persistent
So
for 2 hits.
you also gave me a free attack.
He is very angry.
The first time each round that he takes damage, he gets a free attack. He's
What?
got a mutant rage, and I
Oh,
didn't do it
man.
because you didn't do any damage to me. So, so for his free
See,
attack,
that's really
I'm absolutely attacking you,
Quintilius or me?
Quintilius. He charges forward and he like actually avoids you.
The light.
Oh, retcon. I actually do 17.
You can
damage.
only retcon so many things.
Mulligan. I want a mulligan. It's very
Alright,
reliable, which
so-
means that I can use it to break a skull.
I'm coming at the freak is coming at Quintilius with his claws. All right, so I did hit you twice. I got an extra AP for that. I hit you in the right leg, and it is for piercing. I have 3 effects.
Yeah.
So it goes right through my armor, so you do 4 damage.
He does even more damage against prone targets.
Well,
That's fun,
glad I'm not prone.
right? But now I really want to hurt your legs, so you do go prone, and then it's like he just devours into you.
That's
That'd be like wicked.
Stats.
It's
all
described
rolled
as a
up to
mutated feline, by the way. So that was my free attack because I was
No, it
so
wasn't.
angry. It was. And now it's my turn.
I
And
run
I'm going
away
to
using
continue
my-
attacking you.
And he critically fails.
Oh, I did indeed.
He has to be a rain unless he's spewing stuff out of his mouth, then it doesn't count.
Yeah. So I do indeed.
You trip, you
I
fall.
do indeed complicate. Okay. So this is how I'm going to treat my complication on him. If I so he has another rule called Juggernaut, and the first time each round that he misses with an attack, it immediately makes a different attack as a free action without increasing the test difficulty. I'm not going to take that extra attack at all. I just got so confused. I swung. I got confused by the fact that I missed that I do not take another free attack.
So he gets a free attack, and then he's allowed to attack again when he misses.
It's the first time he
Yeah.
takes damage, he gets a free attack.
This is pretty
The
rude.
first
Per
time
round.
he misses. Yeah.
He's a fucking-
So we need to
he's a
do
boss.
as much damage after we've hurt him the first round as possible.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, every top of the round when I attack and I do anything, then he's gonna get his first
Also,
attack.
keep in mind, he was charging at me, and then the moment he got to the light, he ran away. So what if you all stand behind me and I just shut the light up?
I don't know if there's enough light though.
But he only charged him because he attacked him.
How about we all stand together and I throw a Molotov on our feet?
And just
I feel
die.
like you're gonna kill us. You're gonna kill us. Hold on. So relax.
All right. So next up
You just
is
want-
Duncan's turn next.
Alright, Dunk.
Do I perceive any abnormalities on him that look like
9
he's
legs.
exploited?
Um.
Weaknesses, essentially, what I'm asking.
Do a okay. So do a perception and survival test.
3.
Oh wow.
How many difficulty was it?
I was gonna say 2. So you got one back. That's wonderful. So you notice like this thing's moving around. You're trying to just shine light on him. But you do notice that when you actually shine your light right in his eyes, he does not like that. Like he actually like recoils a bit, screeches a little bit.
I should have like throw it right in his face.
Right
Right
in his face. Right in his
Oh
face.
yeah, you got Pit Boy, so you can actually aim for
Yes.
All right. So you turn off the light, or turn the light away.
But he's still on fire, so the light.
He's on fire. Yeah.
We know where he
For
is.
now. Hey, Bobble fans, it's me, your friendly neighborhood game master, Paul Reaume, here with a not so unexpected interruption of your regularly scheduled program. So here we are, we're in the midst of our 37th episode, and I know the release schedule has been kind of chaotic lately, and I apologize. It takes a lot of work to put these video episodes together, but I've been playing some catch up, and I really do appreciate your patience. So as we look ahead, we're actually getting really close to recording our last episode of this season. So when we wrapped up our original campaign, we held a bit of a party event where we had a bunch of food together and we did some awards, our Players' Choice Awards, we called them. And they had a lot of really cool categories like most kills, WTF moment, and it was really cool because the players actually got to vote for each other and who they thought should win these awards. So as we're planning for wrapping up this season, we want to put it out there to you. We want to do this again with our Players' Choice Awards, and we want to ask you for what kind of award ideas you may have. So chime in on our discussions on Discord, on Facebook, whatever's convenient for you. I'll post some examples of our last year's award categories, but obviously we'd really like to hear from you. So that's it. That's what I've got. Join the discussion, like the video, share the channel, and let's jump back to the action.
Okay, so it's to his face.
Hit him right in the face.
6.
21 damage. Does it die?
Actually,
No.
it's 23 damage technically. 'Cause he did 13
Oh, and
damage.
technically, if it doesn't have energy resistance, which I think it did. Well, okay, well, it's stunned to the face, but if it didn't, theoretically, then its torso would be bleeding, and then its arm would be bleeding.
So you unload your flamer into him and you just light this thing up. It's screeching. Its face is on fire. It counts as being stunned. So he is in very rough shape. He is alive, but he is on fire, and so are you, just in a positive way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm in a blaze of glory.
Yeah. After that, it would be Tiberius is next.
I would like to shoot it with my missile launcher.
Yeah, confined space.
Yes.
Wait, this is what they killed.
We're in a concrete bunker.
This is what almost killed us last time. Hold on, I will reevaluate my situation.
You could do it. It could be hilarious.
You could also aim past him so that the blast is farther from us, but hits only him. in the
I
back.
will use the minigun.
Ah, smart.
Minigun.
All right.
This could
Tiberius
be-
is gonna use his new toy.
And
What?
I missed.
Oh,
I
did you?
didn't critical, but I missed.
Oh, you was. Oh,
I
yeah.
missed
So
a
I'm
luck point.
at the top of the round. I'm gonna pull up my whacker smacker.
Success.
Oh, I was all
It would have been rolled back.
That happened to me. It wasn't critical. And then it was
13's not. 13's not enough. I did not do any damage, which means he does not get his extra attack yet. Which means that you can hit him for your flamer, and you can do whatever you want.
All right. So, but I get
Oh,
to
he
go
has to go
first.
first.
But he's stunned.
I do get to
And
go
he's
first.
burning.
That's worth it.
Son.
I don't care. I'll spend the AP for it.
Okay.
So he is going to attack. Well, I think I'm just going to attack the person that's right in front of me, which is Quintilius.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's totally right in front of
Oh, by the way, I guess I'm glowing, so also.
me. Not as bright as the fire that's on his face, maybe.
Yeah, but probably a lot brighter than the Pit Boy.
Oh, you know what? I am going to spend an AP as well to give myself an extra die because I need 2 successes to hit you because my face is on fire.
My face. My face.
Success? No success?
No, his face is on fire. You can't hold him against it. So that means he missed.
Yeah, it's a free attack.
Who gets a free attack? The next viable, and it has to be somebody different. So I think the next one over would be Duncan. I think he would try to hit Quintilius. It doesn't work. He just turns around, like he's just rampaging at this point, right? Clawing at the ground, throwing things, and then he goes into Duncan next. A free attack there, and sure, why not? I'm not going to be here much longer. It's all spent with AP. There we go. That's 2 successes.
Oh, my defense is 3. Would you look at that?
Shut up. All right, so I do hit you, and I hit you for so 7 damage to your left leg.
Physical or
Physical. He's biting you.
So
Oh,
that
good
armor
thing.
broken?
Good thing I didn't make you prone though, because then his claws get real nasty.
Yes.
So next up would be Duncan.
Does he die from the burning?
So he hits you real good like, and I mean like as he's going, his body's like kind of like he's still trying to fight, but you can still tell that the weight of the burning is really coming down on him, and it's becoming quite the struggle to just keep fighting at this point.
Well, I guess I just f***ing cook him good.
Cook him good.
3.
3 successes.
How many did you need? 1.
Good golly, yeah.
I'm not spending extra ammo this time.
You don't need it.
Okay.
Dead.
Yeah.
He had 3 left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, you managed to take out. Why did I close that page, dummy? You managed to take out the radioid freak. So after the encounter, Deputy Denzel, he's a deputy.
No, he's not. He's a nurse.
He's nice.
He's a Nurse Denzel. that's so good that worked out that way. Nurse Denzel turns the light on inside the bunker. The bunker is one small room. The monster had made the chamber's center its nest for a long time, trashing most of the terminals and contents. Amongst the rubble lies a dozen Church of Adam holy symbols. The walls on the outside of the bunker contain the following supplies that could be life-saving to residents around. You have 3 portions of buff-out, 20 portions of purified water.
Now you just take a buff out.
Okay.
That increases your strength during one instance. How do you want to go? How do you want to divide 20 waters?
5 of us for each.
If you're gonna give round 5, yeah, sure. We could also divide it and then give some to the people.
We can bring some of that.
There are 5 portions of Radix. And then there's 5 portions of Radaway. 10 bottles of Nuka-Cola.
Ooh.
We should. See?
20 common materials.
You can have it all.
10 uncommon.
Take the 10 uncommon, and you're gonna get 5 rare.
And 5 rare. Yeah.
Nice.
I knew that was coming.
If you guys need, I have.
Because he was literally going down with.
So while you guys are warming up and grabbing all your stuff, the robot actually goes to the one of the terminals and hooks himself up to the one terminal that seems to be
He
working.
hooks himself up.
Yeah.
I hook myself up to him with my Bitboy. And I'm going to download everything that he's looking at.
You want to try to patch into the computer terminal?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it is locked. It requires a passcode to access. You can try to hack the terminal.
100% doing that.
Absolutely, obviously, and that would be an intelligence and science test. It's a difficulty of 1.
Okay, well, I got 3 successes.
Nice. So you're putzing around, punching things in, and you're trying to figure out the whole what the code is. As it turns out, the code is AT0M.
Adam.
So it opens up a log of information. At the top of it, it says the day of division is nigh. And this log explains that the last son of Adam has been experimenting with gene splicing to create intelligent beasts capable of both empathy and great destruction. His scientific notes suggest the last son is a true genius beyond his religious fervor. He desires the creatures to see him as their father. He wrote of the radioid freak locked within the bunker, perhaps too great a success at this stage. I may return to my most unruly child later, when we can better control and communicate with her. He seems obsessed with excavating a buried city and locating what he refers to as Adam's Glow. He does not mention the city's supposed location, but believes he is very close to his goal if only he can unearth the last piece of the puzzle. He is confident the day of division is nearly come, where the faithful of Adam will walk between infinite universes and know true paradise. His greatest frustrations are the interference of the Minutemen and the other sects of the church that call his prophecy heretical and profane.
I'm going to recite all that information to Quintilius and ask him, what do you think of what I just found out about?
I don't know. Tell me.
All that.
No, I didn't hear it. I didn't.
Well, that.
All that stuff that he did.
What did it say?
The things and stuff and computers and things.
Oh, that doesn't seem like my kind of cup of tea. I'm just gonna walk away.
You want me to?
I want you to verbatim tell me exactly what you just read and heard.
Okay.
You want me to say it in James's voice?
Is that pretty on point?
That was right on. You hit.
Oh no, I
every
truly
single
believe
point.
he is a heretic because only the power of passion may change us. He is an abomination for making abominations.
Should we find him and kill him?
Should so.
Do you have any idea where we might find him?
Probably.
I have this.
Probably around Boston. That's my guess. He's probably in the general area.
I have a handmade holy symbol of the last sound. You mentioned that there was a bunch of Adam people in here. Or
Symbols.
The
Yeah.
symbols are all over
does
the ground.
mine match? with
Yes.
this? So does match. A clue or something.
So as you kind of get your wits about and figure you're about to leave, Nurse Denzel powers up his weapons and attempts to block your way out. He states, "Thank you very much. The Institute will pay me quite well for the good work that you've done here."
And there you have it, Bobble fans. Deceit and betrayal hit hard as the Protectron Denzel has turned on the party. With guns drawn and the exit blocked, this secluded bunker deep in the winter wasteland may be the final resting place for the Bobblehead Boys.